Bank Negara Malaysia sama dengan Unicef mengatakan bahawa Malaysians are poor. Very clear. Malaysians are poor. They're saying Malaysians are poor. And then you have wage stagnation, you have unemployment, you have stunted growth. Kedua-dua mengatakan isu yang sama. Kedua-dua isu mengatakan isu yang sama. And walhal Bank Negara mengatakan we need a living wage. We need a living wage. The Unicef report calls for a social safety plan, a social safety network, a social protection policy for all Malaysians. So ini jelas menunjukkan bahawa as we go into the elections, this issue has to become the #1 issue. So because we are all fighting on what? How to improve the quality of life of Malaysians. How to improve the standard of living of Malaysians. But today, both these important reports, both these credible reports are saying Malaysians are poor. Malaysians are suffering. Malaysians are having stunted growth. Malaysians are unable to pay rent. Malaysians are unable to have enough savings from one month to the next month. Now this shows that the development that we talk about has come to a naught. The development that we boast about is not adequately distributed among the rich and the poor. So we are in a state of crisis. Other members of parliament, I'm sure, also talked about living wage. But it now took 5 years after for Bank Negara to say, yes, we want a living wage though. So this is really, and therefore we move forward with the debate. By end of the day, the government must actually embrace it. The government must accept it. The government must sokong pandangan yang dibuat oleh Bank Negara Malaysia that there is a need for gaji yang apa yang dipanggil the living wage. So the two reports must be read together. And this is actually an indictment of Malaysia's development policy. Because kerajaan kata, hari itu Perdana Menteri mengata, we are a rich nation. I agree with him. Orang atas kaya, orang bawah miskin. This is the problem that we have. So pengagihan tidak berlaku. Pengagihan tidak berlaku sampai anak-anak kita terbantut. Anak-anak kita tidak makan makanan yang berzat. Anak-anak kita sekarang tidak dapat pergi sekolah. And 2% haven't gone to school. The other day, there was a couple who came to my office. That boy is 13 years old, hasn't gone to school. Tak pergi sekolah. So this is Malaysia. This is the other Malaysia, if you want. This is the other Malaysia that nobody wants to talk about. But now Bank Negara Malaysia has talked about the other Malaysia that says we need to have a living wage. I will stop at that because I can go more and more on this. Apa soalan?